Good day, fellow. Setso is back. Today I'm going to show you on how to draw or on how to sketch the hyperbola graph. By now I think you know that the general formula of the hyperbola is given by y is equals to ax minus p plus q. And also you just need to know if the value of a is positive, your graph is going to look like this. You see? Then now, if your value of a is less than 0, your graph is going to look like this. You see? Then over here we have a horizontal asymptote. You see? Then over here you just need to solve for p in order to get a vertical asymptote. That means somehow we are going to say x minus p is equals to 0. Then by saying x is equals to p, this now is going to be our vertical asymptote. You see? You just need to know that for us to get a vertical asymptote, we need to solve for x on this denominator. Now, let me just give you an example. Let's say if we have y is equals to, say we have 3x plus 1 like this. We have minus 2 somewhere here. Then now I decide to ask you to sketch this function. Firstly, we need to determine our y-intercept. For y-intercept, we let x be 0. Then it's going to be like this, x plus 1 minus 2. Where we see x, let us substitute 0 minus 2. We know that 0 plus 1 is going to be 1. Then if we say 3 divided by 1, we must get 3. Then we have minus 2. Our final answer is going to be 1. We set that x to be 0. Then we got our y to be 1 like this. Now let's go and determine the x-intercept. As for the x-intercept, we let y be 0. Like this, we have this equation, 3x plus 1 minus 2. Let us make our y 0. Then we have this. See, we need to solve for x. We are going to take this 2 to the left hand side. It's going to be 2, positive 2. We have 3 over x plus 1, like this. And another thing you just need to know, if we have a number like this, somehow we have a ghost 1 over there. Then now let us cross multiply. 3 multiplied by 1, we get 3. Then this one, let me do this one, this side. We are going to say 2 multiplied by x plus 1. You see? Then if I were to factorize this, I'm going to get 2x plus 2. Let me take this and write it here. I'm going to have 2x plus 2. You see? Then at this point, we can then take 2 to the other side. We are going to say 3 minus 2, which is going to be 1. This side we have 2x. Let us solve for x by dividing both sides by 2, like this. Then our final answer for x, I don't have much space. Our x is going to be 1 over 2, like this. You see? Then we got x to be 1 over 2. Our y we said to be 0. You see? Now we have our y-intercept. We also have our x-intercept. Let us determine now our asymptotes. Sorry. Then check. This value, -2, is going to be our horizontal asymptote. Horizontal asymptote, which is going to be like this. We write y is equals to -2. You see? Then, as for our vertical asymptote, we are going to say x plus 1 is equals to 0. Then we take 1 to the other side, it's going to be minus 1, like this. Then this one is our vertical asymptote. At this point, we can then what? Do what? Sketch. Okay, let me draw this. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, like this. Somewhere here we're going to have 1, 2, 2. Let me do like this: 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. Then I'm going to start by drawing the asymptotes. We have horizontal asymptote of -2. It's going to be somewhere like this. Then let us sketch our vertical asymptote, which is -1, like this. Then as for our y-intercept, we are done with this one. We have 0, 1, 0, 1, which is going to be somewhere. We have 0, 1 is somewhere here. We are done with this. Let us plot our x-intercept, which is going to be 1 over 2, 0 is somewhere here. Then we are done. Now, at this point, you just need to ask yourself now as to say, what is the value of a in this? We can clearly see that our a value is positive 3. We have a value which is positive. Don't forget that our graph, we said, is going to lie more on this quadrant and also this one. It's like at this point, we just need to draw our first portion of this graph. Then the remaining part is going to be on this side. You see? These two lines, we have this line with dotted lines like this, and also this one. They are our asymptote. That means our graph should not touch those dotted lines at -1 and also -2, like this. Then we have managed now to sketch our function for this given equation. I thank you.